Hi everybody, this is the acupuncturist Chris. I wanted to make a video for you to explain the importance of keeping tension out of your shoulders, keeping your shoulders strong, tension-free, and clear, and why that's so important to your overall health. Energetically, it actually has a big part to do with your overall health. So, just walking through the stepwise process of why that is. So, energetically, as we're walking through life, we experience things as they come toward us, more or less. We're going through time and space, walking forward, and whatever happens to us, whatever interactions we have, whatever experience we have, is coming this direction. And energetically, what happens is it enters through this acupuncture point up here, right under the collarbone, at the corner of the collarbone and the shoulder, and it's the acupuncture point is called Cloud Gate. It's the second point on the lung meridian. Breathing, breathe in, breathe out, meditating on the breath. There's a lot of attributes behind the lungs, but energetically these experiences come in to our being through this acupuncture point, Cloud Gate, lung 2. And then from here, it goes through a whole process of when we hold on to the experience and when we accumulate. So from here, it goes up to this point at the top of the shoulder where most everybody's shoulder tension is. So from here, we have the experience, and then we hold on to it, we retain it, and it gets stored in the shoulder here. Now, so that's the space. We gathered it, and we're holding on to the experience. We're not letting go. And so the space is that it's getting stored here. And then we have the process of time. So it's being stored here, and through time, we keep storing things there. And so what happens is the tension now moves from the shoulder here, and it starts to creep down the back. And then it starts to go into the urinary bladder meridian and on the points on the back, and then further down. The longer we hold on to something, it accumulates and accumulates, and now not only is it storing tension here, but that tension is creeping down the back. And on the back are series of points associated with the location of the organ systems. So now that tension that we're holding on to is, depending on how deep it gets into our body, it is now affecting maybe the lungs, or if it's deeper, it's affecting the heart. If it's even deeper still, it's affecting the liver and the spleen and then the kidneys. So depending on the level of accumulation, it's starting to affect those organs. So it's not just the muscular tension, but it's having a hindrance and a impingement on those organ systems. So it comes in here, the experiences, we hold on to them, and it gets stored as tension in our shoulders. And then if continues to happen, then it goes down the back and it will start to affect the organ systems. And this affects your energy levels, your sleep, your peace, your immune system, many other things. So that's why it's very important to keep your shoulders clear of tension, and your whole back for that matter, but especially catching it early on and getting the tension out of the shoulders through self-massage, through massage from other practitioners, through acupuncture, cupping, chiropractic, yoga, hydration, yin yoga, deep stretching. There's a lot of ways of doing it. Even strengthening, so even sometimes weights are appropriate. So there's a lot of ways of working with that tension, but that's why it's so important to keep yourself clear and free of tension from that area for your overall long-term health. So take that into deep consideration when you're considering your health and your state of health and where you're headed, and take that information and use it wisely. Have a great week.